Hello everybody and welcome back to Bibles on a Budget. I am CJ and today we are taking a look at the ESV Thinline Bible. In our previous reviews we've been taking a look at the value thin lines, but now we're just taking a look at the plain old thin line. This is the Thinline Bible in genuine leather. This is black genuine leather. So you're probably thinking like, wait a second, hold on. Leather is quite expensive. How is this a good Bible on a budget? If my budget is, let's say your budget is like 30 bucks or 40 bucks. I don't know. I don't know what your budget is. But you're probably asking that question. Hey, hold on. Genuine leather. Leather's expensive. Well, my friends, I got good news for you. The good news is that you can get this Bible for actually really cheap. For 30 bucks. For about 30 bucks. I paid for this Bible on Amazon 34 something. That's after shipping and taxes. Now granted, I do have Prime, and Prime does have its benefits, but even with shipping, depending on how much the shipping is, you still get this Bible for hopefully less than 40 bucks. Still an amazing deal. So, looking at the bottom here, normally it does retail for, let me turn this around so maybe you can see it because that's what I didn't do in the last reviews. It's 60 bucks. So 60 bucks. Yeah. But again, you can go onto Amazon and you probably even go to Christian, what is it called? Christian Books, I think is what it's called, the website. Go to christianbooks.com and you probably can get this Bible for the same price. You can get some amazing Bibles for great prices on Christian Books and on Amazon. You'd be surprised. You'd be so surprised. All right. So, you know what's really cool about this box though? Let me just show you. It's a clamshell box, and there's the Bible. We're going to take a look at that in a second, but I just want to show you that. It's a clamshell. And so, because it's a clamshell, you have more information. Thin line, ESV, same information from the side. Same on this side. All right, so let's look at the back here real quick. So, the features are it's an inch thick. So remember, this is a thin line Bible, right? It's got a highly readable 8-point type. So this is about the same text size as this guy right here, right? It's got full color maps. So if you're a fan of maps, there you go. It's got a concordance. It's got a Smythe sewn binding. So unlike the previous thin line I looked at, the value thin line, that was glued. This got a Smythe sewn binding, double column like the previous ones, presentation page, and the words of Christ in red. So remember the previous ones that I had, they did not have the words of Christ in red. This one does. See, right there. Words of Christ in red. So, again, same stuff, text size, about the ESV, other editions, digital access, so on, so forth, yada, yada, yada. All right, without further ado, let's get out of the box because no one regularly reads the box. They may store your Bible in the box, which, by the way, look at this Bible. Look at this box. And look at this Bible. But, guys, look at this box. Look what you can do. If you don't got a case right away and you want to kind of protect this Bible because, you want to, boom, there you go. You got a little case you can put it in when you're not reading it. There you go. All right, so let's take a look at the Bible itself. So this is not, I repeat, this is not True Tone. Let me show you a comparison real quick. The one on the right is True Tone. The one on the left is genuine leather. This is actual leather. Now, don't ask me where it comes from or what animal it's from. I don't know. I don't know where most people get their genuine leathers from. But this is actual leather. This is real leather, people. This, on the other hand, is their imitation leather called True Tone. Still very nice. I like True Tone, but nothing beats real leather. All right. So let's take a look at the outside. So again, it's kind of hard to see because of how dark and how black this cover is, but it does have a perimeter line. It has a tooled line around the perimeter that goes from here to the back and stuff. And let's look at the side and look at that. We have gold stamping. I'm not exactly sure if this is gold. This is not stamped in, but it's more or less put on top of the gold, or sorry, on top of the leather. And same with the lines. These are not tooled in. These are not, etched in. These are just on there. They kind of just put on there like a very nice, high quality, can't peel it off sticker. That's not what it is, but anyway. So you got Holy Bible, ESV, English Standard Version, Crossway. And then on the back, same deal as the front, nice, has an actual grain, and you have genuine leather and the ISBN, and look at that, it's super readable, or at least I hope so. Hopefully you can pause this while my hand is shaking. All right, so let's, without further ado, get inside, but actually before I do, I just remembered something. Look at this. No, your eyes are not deceiving you. That is gilding, and that is a ribbon. This Bible has gilding and a ribbon. And remember, folks, typically this one retails for about $60 from Crossway, but on Amazon, you can get it for less than $40. So that's pretty nice. All right, so yeah, gold gilding. But there is no color underneath it. It's just plain. All right, so let's get inside. So what makes this Bible more different is that this is a paste down liner, but good news, folks, this is vinyl. So this is not leather. You have to get something 200 plus for leather. This is vinyl, which is more durable than paper. Paper can rip. Vinyl really can't rip. You can try to rip it. You probably can cut through it, but who's going to really try to do that when they're reading their Bible? I don't know, maybe a crazy person. But then you also have, instead of thick cardstock, you have this vinyl, and then you also have a piece of cardstock tape or glued to it. And then here's the inside of the Bible. You got your presentation page, like previous. And then you also have other things. You have marriages and births. And then you also have deaths. And then, like the previous Bible, you have Holy Bible ESV. And again, Holy Bible containing the Old and New Testament, Crossway. You have the copyright information, then you have the contents of the Bible, and again, it has a table of weights and measures and a concordance, right? And you also have the preface, right, and the alphabetical order of the Bible. So one thing you're going to notice right away from what just happened is that sometimes some Bibles, as you can see there, sometimes some Bible paper gets stuck together. I don't know if it's static or whatever it is. I think it's static. But you just got to be careful with that. Just be very gentle when you're trying to pull those pages out of the way. Stuff. Like I said, preface, you got an explanation of features, this time on 2 pages. Very nice. Very nice. And then you have the Old and the Old Testament. I was about to say Old and New Testament. But as you can tell, the opacity on this is not super bad. You know, it's not super see-through actually. So again, this is Genesis, line matched. I think I want to say that, you know, the camera does exaggerate a little bit of the line matching. If you get this through light, or not line match, sorry, ghosting. But also if you put this, you know, with a light, I have a light right to the left of me, you know, you're going to see it. But it's still very nice. And then, again, bold numbers for the chapters. And then you also have your, little references or your translation notes down here. Now, let's go. Let's see if we can find the ribbon real quick, so you can take a look at the ribbon. Because some people aren't big fans of Crossway ribbons, and some people are brave enough to actually change their Crossway ribbons. I am not such a man. I do not really care about ribbons. I'm not, ribbons, they get the job done, when they want to. Let me see if I can get to the ribbon real quick. There we go. All right. So let me pull this out so you can kind of have a look. So it's a black ribbon. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know if my focus can get it, but it feels actually pretty good. It feels double-sided to me. It's angle cut. So it feels pretty good to me. Feels pretty good to me. So there you go. If you like ribbons, it's a decent ribbon. But let us take a look at the New Testament, because that is where one of the more important features of this Bible are, and that is the red letters. Da 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 da. The red letters are here, friends. The red letters are here for you, my red letter loving amigos. And I apologize, I don't know if you can hear that, but there are dogs barking outside of my window. Can't help that. Dogs do. Oh, what dogs do. All right, so here's the red letters. You can see all that red. Yeah, look at all that red. Now, I'm not exactly sure. When I look at this side, and the red might be really pale, I apologize for that. I don't know how to do that on my phone here that I'm filming with. But the red here, to my eye, looks lighter than the red over here, but I might just be seeing things. But anyway, so there's your red letters, folks. There they are. If you love them, there you go. If you don't, well then, you can just avoid this Bible. I don't know. Anyway, let us go to the back of the Bible, because, again, this Bible has something completely different. Well, not completely different, but it's something similar. We got the weights and measures. They're back, folks. And then we also have the Concordance. This time it has its own little special page. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice there. And then you have the Concordance. I feel like there's an extra page. Hold on. I feel like there's supposed to be another page here. Yep, there is. Okay. Because it's also going to tell you the abbreviations and tell you what these things mean. Anyway, so this, I believe, is A to Z, just like the previous one, because last word, oh, this one's different. This is an A to Z, but this one ends on Zion. So, there you go. And this one has maps. So let me turn this over so you can actually see the maps. So there you go, there's the maps, so you can kind of see this area. This is the world of the patriarchs map, so it shows the ancient world. So you see like the Hittites and the Assyrians, Babylonian, Elam, never heard of Mari, Egypt, and this area that's now Israel and the Middle East and such. And then you have the Exodus. It's kind of hard to see. Let me turn it this way. You have the Exodus of Egypt, and so you have the different areas. So you have Egypt over here, and you have Sinai, and so you can kind of see just different spots. Here's some geographical, like, makings out. Kind of looks bumpy in 3D. That's cool. And then you have the 12 tribes of Israel, so you can see Asher, Naphtali, and Zebulun, Issachar, and Manasseh, which is actually, I believe, a son of Joseph. He has Ephraim and Manasseh. Dan, Benjamin, Judah, Simeon, and Reuben and Gad. So there you go. Right. And then we're going to have Palestine, ancient Israel, the days of Jesus and the times of Jesus. So you have Galilee and Samaria. You have Perea and Decapolis, and Judea. I don't know what Idumea is. And some of these regions, I've read the Bible a lot. But some of these regions are a little unknown to me. And then we have Paul's first and second missionary journeys. Very basic, or very, standard. So you have Asia and Bithynia and Galatia and Sicilia and Rhodes and Cyprus and Crete and Macedonia and Thrace and Cappadocia, Egypt and Cyrene and Palestine and Syria, and so on and so forth. And then, again, Paul's third missionary journey and his journey to Rome. And you can kind of see on all these, you can see like the little migration spots. See like the lines where Paul's going, so you can kind of follow them yourself. And that's kind of cool, actually. And then at the end of it is just the vinyl liner. So, yeah. So, final verdict. What do I think about this Bible? I like it. I like it a lot. Let me compare it more real quick with its cheaper brothers. So here they are. Let me get them all in shot. Might be a little hard to get them all in the shot, but let me just do them one at a time here. So let's look at the more thicker of the other brothers. This is the large print. So yeah. So it's almost about, I think, about the same thickness. The large print is a little thicker. Yeah. This one does have a bigger font because it is 10 points. This one is 8. So again, it's like this guy, which look at this guy. Look at him. He can fit right in him. Bigger Bible, really nice. And this little guy can fit in any of them. But I'm going to take a look at this guy here, the thin line, way thinner. This one, show you that, way thinner. Super slick though, like the all black, but I also like the gold, very classic. But anyway, like I said, folks, don't be afraid of this Bible just because it's leather, because you can get it for less than 40 bucks. And if this is what you want a ribbon, right? You want leather. You don't want the paper paste down. You want vinyl. You want the letters. You want the words of Christ, right? You want the words of Christ in red, right? Words of Christ in red. You know, and maybe you don't like the blind stamping. Maybe you like this, and you're not too, you're okay with the 8 points. Then yeah, definitely go with this Bible. Go on Amazon. I'll leave a link down to it in the description below where I bought it from. And I'll do that with all my other Bibles. Just make sure that you check the links below. But thank you guys for watching. I hope that you really enjoyed this review. I hope you go out and find the Bible that's right for you. And yeah, in my next review though, I'm going to show you a Bible that maybe a little bit more expensive than this one. You might be able to find it still for a very good price. And it's actually a recognizable leather. Yeah, looking at another leather Bible that's actually quite affordable, well, in my opinion anyway. Again, depends on your budget. But thank you guys for watching this review from Bibles on a Budget. And remember, the truth does not have to be expensive. God bless you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.